Morning, Kiara.
Good morning, teacher.
How is it going today?
I'm great, teacher. Thank you. How about you?
Okay, I'm great. I feel so good today. Today here it's a beautiful day. It's sunny here. I suppose in Melgar it's sunny too.
Yes, it's sunny here. It's a little warm, just a little bit. It's not bad.
It's not so hot as usual.
No, no, as usual, it's more warm. Like, no, it's not a heavy sun.
Okay, and did you do exercise today? Did you do
Yes, teacher, as always, as usual.
as usual? Okay, how long did you do?
It always is a little bit different. Sometimes it is 1 hour or 1 hour and a half. It
Today?
usually, yes. Today I like 1 hour and a half.
Okay. And what about the courses you are taking?
It's going good. I'm enjoying the process. As everything in studies and courses, you have to take a process to learn something. It's going well.
Okay. And are you, or do you know what are you going to do, taking into account the courses you are taking? I don't know, you wanna invest on something, or you wanna set a business? I don't know.
Yes, I'm taking my time to know what exactly I want in life because it's not a easy work to know what to do in life. It's a little complicated situation, but we are exploring new things and knowing a little bit more of how is. I like technology things, but it's something probably. I think it's different your purpose and things you like to learn. And if you dedicate all your life doing something probably you like, but inside of yourself tells you something different. Does that make sense?
Okay. So you are taking those courses, but it doesn't mean that you are going to invest money on them, or you want to do some business about that, right?
No, it's just yes, it's just
It's
for interest.
just for learning something different.
Yes, that's it.
Uh, but are you interested in that topic?
Yes, I like the topic. It is about Arduino stuff, and it's very very good. I like it.
Okay. And I don't remember. How old are you, Kiara? I saw you on the video, but I don't know how old are you?
18 years.
18?
Uh, 18.
Okay, you're only 18. But you are not thinking of studying something at the university, some professional career?
I'm thinking on it. Yes, it would be good, but probably I don't have clearly about what to do.
You are taking some time in order to think about what to do.
Yes.
Okay, it's good. Okay, we are going to start. Let me see here. We are going to talk. Let me. Uh, in the previous course, English B1 Plus, we studied a topic which is a little similar to this one, the one we are going to talk about today, but we are going to check something about that. It's a perfect time, a perfect tense. We have to use the irregular and regular verbs. I don't know if you remember that we were talking about a past perfect progressive tense last period, and today we are going to start studying past perfect, only past perfect. But in order to do that, we have to check, you have to study to remember the differences between the regular and irregular verbs and the past participle, which is very useful in this time. So I'm going to share my screen now with you in order for you to see this screen. Okay, so here we have some verbs, some well-known verbs in English, like sail, hang, had, sat, were, spoken, nailed. Okay, maybe nailed is not as usual, or bread, feed, and sweep. Okay, we have these verbs here, and we have here the three columns, the three tenses that we always find in the list of regular or irregular verbs. The infinitive, which means present, infinitive or present, the simple past, and the past participle, okay? See, infinitive, simple past, okay, wait a minute, that Carolina is logging now. Good morning, Carolina. How is it going?
Good morning, teacher.
How are you today?
I am fine. Thank you, teacher. And you?
I'm quite well. Thanks. Okay, Carolina, I was speaking with Kiara that today we're going to start something related to grammar, to past perfect tense, and before studying that topic, we have to remember, or we have to check the list of verbs, the regular and irregular verbs. And of course, we have to take into account that in English, we always find these three columns that you can see here in the screen, where you can find the infinitive, that is the present of the verbs, the simple past, and the past participle. Remember that the past participle in English is something like the ending ado, ido in Spanish, no? Ado, ido in Spanish. For instance, in the first one, when we talk about the verb sell, the past of sell is sold, and the past participle of sell is sold too. In this case, simple past and past participle are the same, no? And here we say sell, vender, sold, vendió in past, no? For instance, I sell, yo vendo. I sold, yo vendí in past. And here we use have or had. I had sold, for instance, yo había vendido, or I have sold, yo he vendido, no? So in this case, sold is the past participle, and the past participle is the ending ido, ado in Spanish. Okay, so we have to study these verbs, and unfortunately, we have to learn by heart. We have to learn by memory these verbs, okay? So let's see if you remember what is the past of hang. You know, Kiara or Carolina, what is the past of hang? Of the verb hang?
It is hung, both, and past, simple past and past participle.
So like this? Oh,
Hung,
like
with,
this kind, yeah.
with you. Hung.
Okay.
Mm.
Instead of a is a you. And the past participle is the same, you said?
Yes.
Okay. In English, we have a very common game, which is hangman, no? Hangman. You know what activity, what exercise, what game is that? This one? You know? What activity or what game is that? Hangman? No, you
Is
don't
it
know?
the game with when you are guessing the words, some letters, and
Yes.
it's while the other person is drawing a man in a,
Yes, that's right.
in a rope.
That's right. That's a game where you have to find, or you have to find out a word. You have some lines, only lines, and you have to start saying some letters. For instance, A, R, B. And if the word has that letter, you have to write it. If the word doesn't have the letter, you are going to draw a hangman, no? A person who is going to be hanged with a rope on his neck. Okay, it's a very common exercise, a very common game in English, and of course in Spanish. Here we play that game. Okay, now hat is the past participle. Hat. Carolina, you know what is the present, the infinitive of have? Hat. Sorry. What is the infinitive for the present of had? Carolina, you know?
Has.
Okay, this is the present or the infinitive, but remember that sometimes, according to the person we are talking about, if you are talking about the third person, he, she, it, we don't use have, we have to use has, no? So have is the infinitive verb, but in third person, we have to use has. And the past of this verb is also had, no? So have has, had in past, and had in past participle. Next, Kiara, what is the infinitive of sat?
Is sit.
Sit. Okay, sit. And the past participle?
Sat.
Sat too. Sit, sat, sat. Okay. This one, Carolina, where? This
I
is,
don't know, pero
you don't know where? Okay,
I don't-
remember that this verb where is like use, no? The meaning of where is similar to use, but we use this verb where in order to talk about cloth, no? When we talk about cloth, we use where, no? Where is synonym, is a synonym for use, but it is used in order to talk about cloth, no? For instance, I wear a hat. I am wearing trousers. I am wearing a black shirt. I am wearing a black or blue pants, no? So we use wear in order to talk about cloth. Okay, the past of this verb is wore. The past, no? The past of this verb is wore, and the past participle is worn, like this. Okay, so remember the verbs can change, no? Sell, sold, sold, hang, 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 have, has, had, had, and in this case, it's different in infinitive, in past, and in past participle. So we have, maybe when we are talking, the difference between the pronunciation of this one with this one, a little, it's a little. But when we have to write the words, the verbs, it's different, no? Are very different, word. Okay, spoken, Kiara, what is the infinitive of spoken?
Speak.
Speak, okay. And the past of
Yes,
spoken,
spoke.
spoke, like this, no? Speak, spoke, spoken. Remember, the words that start with an S, you have to start the pronunciation with an S, not with an E, no. You don't say speak, spoke, spoken, no. Remember, with an S, speak, spoke, spoken, no? You have to emphasize the pronunciation because those words start with S, no? Speak, spoke, spoke. Okay, this one, Carolina, I don't know, this is not very common verb. I don't know if you have heard or if you have seen this verb. Nailed, Carolina. Do you know this verb?
Es similar to kneel, arrollarse, kneel.
Yes, this is, okay. This is the present, kneel, and that's the past, nailed, okay? And the past participle
Kneel.
is the same. Okay, so here, kneel, nailed, nailed. In this case, this K, this letter K, is silent, no? Is silent. We don't pronounce the K. We say kneel. We say nail, no? Kneel, nailed. We don't pronounce the K. This one, Kiara, bread.
Yes,
The
breathe.
past, okay, breathe. No?
It's an infinitive.
Like this. And in past participle?
It is bread. Bread.
So
Like in past.
bread, bread, bread. Yes. Bread, bread, bread. Okay. And this one, Carolina, feet.
Fed.
Okay, pet and pet, no? Feed is something like eat, no? But when you give someone the food, no? Feed, alimentar, no? O alimentarse. Feed, alimentar, alimentarse. Fed, fed. And the last one, sweep. Kiara, do
Yes.
you usually sweep or not?
Yes,
Yes?
it's necessary.
Yes. Do you usually sweep at home?
Yes, it's necessary to not get lost in.
You have to do it.
Yes.
Okay, and the past is swept. What about you, Carolina? Do you usually sweep at home? You don't know what is the meaning of sweep?
Yes, barrer o trapear, barrer. Algo así.
Yes. You took the broom. The broom is the device, the article what you use to sweep, no? The broom. And you sweep with the broom. And the past swept and the past participle swept. So remember, the infinitive is the verb in present. Sell, hang, have, has, sit, wear, speak, kneel, breathe, feed, sweep. No? The past, the things you use or you did yesterday, last week, last month. And past participle, the ending, ido, ado, in Spanish, no? So, here's vender, vendido, no? Colgar, colgado. Tener, here, tenido, sentado, usado, hablado, arrodillado, criado, alimentado y barrido, no? That's the past participle. Okay, now we're going to continue doing some exercises with these verbs. No, but let's try to do this exercise, but it's a little difficult because we need to be very, very fast in order to answer this question. For instance, we are going to see a verb and we have to say if the verb is in past simple or past participle. What do you say?
Past simple.
Past simple, yes. This verb shaking is past simple or past participle?
Participo.
Past
Participle.
participle,
Past
yes. Walking,
participo.
wake, walk, walking.
Despertar de participo.
Okay, wake, walk, walking. Speak, spoke, spoken.
Simple.
Past simple.
Past simple.
Okay, take, took, taken.
Participle.
Past participle.
Is
This one,
simple.
Past participle.
past participle.
Ah.
Run. This one, grown.
Is
Participle.
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 Simple.
Past simple.
Past simple. Okay,
Past
Simple.
simple.
yes,
Participle.
yes.
Simple.
Simple.
Okay,
Simple.
Past simple.
Past simple. Ah, no,
Participle.
participle, past participle.
Participle.
Simple.
Past participle.
Ah, past simple. Oh, because of the time. It was a mistake because of the time.
Real, bro, past participle. I know. See?
Yes, it's past simple, but because of the time, it was a mistake.
It's finished.
Okay, now it's a little difficult because the speed is faster. Each time is faster, and we have to do it very, very fast. Okay, we're going to do another one. Okay, now the exercise here consists of, we have 4 verbs. Look at this, I'm going to widen my screen in order for you to look at better. We have here 4 verbs. In each number, we are going to look at 4 verbs. And we have to find the regular verb in each line. So, these 4 verbs, among these 4 verbs, there is only one which is regular, no? Remember that the regular verbs are those, for instance, walk, walked, and walked. The regular verbs are those which we add ed in order to change from present walk to past walked. Okay, those are the regular verbs. No, it's different with the irregular verbs. For instance, when I have buy, the irregular verb is the past is bought. No, the regular are those which we add ed. Okay, so here in this exercise we are going to find. Let me see that the previous exercise continue. Okay, now we are going to identify what verb from these 4 is the regular verb. So, Carolina, what is the regular verb here?
Check.
Okay, check. Because when we change into past, we say understand, understood, understood, drive, drove, driven, feed, fed, fed. And this one, check, checked, checked. Kiara, what is the regular verb here?
The regular verb is when you just add
Ed.
AD in the end. Okay. So it would be planned. Planned.
Okay, plan. Plan is the regular verb. And remember, in this case, for this verb plan, you don't have to use or you don't have to add only ed. No, what else? This verb is not correct here in past. What is missing?
In.
Okay, in this case, we have to repeat or to double the N, no? We have to repeat or double the N, and then we add ed, okay? Ed. So like this, right? Okay. Carolina, what is the regular verb here?
Love.
Love, right. In past, only we add D in this case. Kiara, what is the regular verb here?
Like.
Oh my gosh, what did you say?
Like.
Again, this
Like.
is a verb, live.
Wait. Okay.
Remember that life is this one. When you say life, you are saying this word. Okay, this is life. And this is live. Okay? The verb is live. This one, live. And you are saying life, and life is this word. Okay?
Okay.
Don't forget it. Carolina, the regular verb in this group of verbs.
Look.
Look, yes, yes. When we are going to change this verb into past, we add ed, looked, okay? Kiara, the regular verb from these 4 ones.
Mean. No. Borrow.
Yes, when you say mean, no, the past of mean is meant, okay? So borrow, that's right. That's the past, okay? Carolina, the regular verb of these 4 verbs.
Happen.
Happen, yes. Happen. In past, like this, no? Happened. Remember that we use happen, especially for the question, no? What happened? No? What happened? Or what happened with you? What happened with you? Or what happened? ¿Qué sucedió, no? ¿Qué pasó? O ¿qué sucede contigo? What happened with you, no? ¿Qué sucedió contigo? What happened in past with you? Okay, Kiara, the regular verb in these 4 ones. Stop. And this is the same example of plan, no? When we are going to add ed, we have to repeat or double the P, no? Stop it. In English, some verbs, for instance, this one, we pronounce that ed like stop it, no? In other examples, for instance here, we say looked. Acá lo pronunciamos como si fuera una ID, y acá la pronunciamos como una T, ¿no? Looked, y acá stopped, okay? Let's continue with this one, Carolina. What is the regular verb?
Please.
Freeze. Are you sure?
I don't know.
So you're going to change this verb to past. You say freeze like this? No. There is a famous movie related to this word. You know the movie?
Frozen.
Let it go está.
That's right. Frozen. And frozen is the verb.
Frozen,
Freeze
yes.
in present. Froze is past. And the past participle is frozen. Es congelar, ¿no? De frozen, froze, se congeló en pasado. Y frozen, la terminación ad oído del español, congelado, ¿no? So this is not the regular verb. So what is the regular verb here, Carolina?
Collect.
Yes, that's right. Collect, collected.
Collect.
Collect. And the last one, Yara, what is the regular verb here?
Live.
Live. So when you say you are going to change this verb into past, you say live, right?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Live. Live.
That's the last word?
Okay, because in bit, it's bit, bit, bitten, send, cry, cried, cried is no with ID. Okay, cry.
Look at the screen. The past of live is present. The past of live is left.
Yes.
Okay. So, for instance, how do we use this verb when we say I left? We have this left means right or left. Has two meanings, no? The common meaning of left is the opposite of right, no? Right and left. But left, this left is the past of live to. When we say I left to, yo partí, yo salí para tal lado. For instance, I left to Paris. Yo partí o yo salí a París o para París. ¿Sí? Entonces, left es el pasado de leave y ese tiene el significado como de dejar un lugar. Cuando dejamos un lugar, cuando partimos. ¿Sí? There was a famous movie. It was Leaving Las Vegas. The movie was Leaving Las Vegas. Es saliendo o partiendo, dejando Las Vegas. Okay? So, in this case, that's the meaning of left. So, this is not the regular verb here. What is the regular verb in this group of verbs?
Cry.
Yes, of course, cry. What happened with cry? It ends in Y, so we have to change. And then we add ed, cry it, no? Cry it, no? Remember that in some verbs we change the Y, in some verbs we don't change the Y. For example, here we don't change play, played. But here we change cry, cried. Why? What is the rule here? What happened with these verbs? When there is a vowel before the Y, we don't change. When there is a consonant before the Y, we change it. Okay? So, let me think about another verb with I. Oh, I don't remember. Copy. For instance, this one, copy. Before the Y, there is a consonant, P. So we change, and we say copy, no? If there is a consonant before the Y, we change. If there is a vowel before the Y, we don't change, okay? Take into account that thing. Okay.
One question.
Tell me.
What is the moment we put another the same letter, like both, like planet, plane? You know, we have to repeat the consonant.
I couldn't hear you well.
But,
Kiara, what is the what? I couldn't hear you well.
I mean, is when you repeat twice the consonant.
Ah, okay, like this.
How we know we have to do that.
Okay. In these verbs, in this occasion, this situation, there is a rule. The rule is the word has to be with only one syllable, and the word has to finish a vowel between two consonants, a vowel between two consonants, a vowel between two consonants. ¿Okay? Entonces, estos verbos, la regla es, y esto aplica para otro tema. Acá estamos hablando de cómo cuando se le agrega o cuando cambiamos al pasado, ¿no? Entonces, si la palabra es de una sola sílaba, y la terminación, o sea, aquí nos fijamos en las tres últimas letras, nos fijamos en esas tres últimas letras. Si la terminación es vocal en medio de dos consonantes, le doblamos la última letra. ¿Ok? Le doblamos la letra. Ahora, para que quede claro, si por ejemplo la palabra no existe, ¿no? Pero si por ejemplo fuera así, una sola sílaba, pero no tiene la terminación vocal en medio de dos consonantes, ahí no le repetiríamos la letra, ¿no? Tiene que entonces es una sola sílaba, es la primera cosa que se debe tener en cuenta, y la segunda es que termine vocal en medio de dos consonantes. And it happens, or it's the same with the comparisons. Y esto pasa también con los comparativos. Okay? When we are going to make comparison between two people, two animals, two cities, two objects, we have, for example, fat, and we have thin. These are words with only one syllable and finishes with a vowel between two consonants. Only one syllable, a vowel, I, between two consonants, this one and this one. What happened here? The regular comparison, we use ER, ¿no? Para decir más gordo, fatter than, but we have to double, or we have to repeat the last letter, okay? Pasa lo mismo para los verbos, cuando vamos a cambiarlo a pasado, y pasa lo mismo con los adjetivos, cuando los vamos a cambiar a su forma comparativa, ¿ok? Para que lo tengan en cuenta. Verbos de una sola sílaba o adjetivos de una sola sílaba, y su terminación debe ser, teniendo en cuenta las últimas tres letras, una vocal en medios consonantes. Is it clear, Carolina Chiara?
This is clear, teacher.
Okay, good. So, when we are speaking, when we are talking, we don't realize about these spelling mistakes, ¿no? Cuando estamos hablando, nosotros notamos ese tipo de cosas, ¿no? That's why when we speak, we can make some mistakes that people are not going to realize. Cuando hablamos muchas veces podemos cometer ese tipo de errores de cambiar una palabra por otra o decirla, pronunciarla bien, pero a la hora de escribirla sí se notan los errores, ¿sí? Se notan los errores porque de pronto no le agregamos la doble P, no le agregamos la doble N, ¿sí? Pero cuando estamos hablando no se notan tanto ese tipo de errores, ¿ok? So, let's see. Okay, Carolina has to leave. Ya que estamos utilizando el verbo leave, Carolina has to leave because he has something to do. Okay, so now we're going to continue with another exercise, but here we are going to see, Chiara, some verbs, and we have two options in order to complete them, no? We have here the present or the infinitive, the past, and the past participle, no? And we have here be, was, were, and, or remember that, for instance, when we say present, we use be. Why? Because there are two options in present, no? Am, is, are. But instead of saying am, is, are, we only use to be, no? The verb to be. So what is the participle of be, was, or were? Kiara.
Been.
Been, no? Been. Been. Begin, began.
Begun.
Okay. Break, broke.
Broken.
Broke. Bring, brought.
Brought.
Brought. Build, built.
Built.
Build. You know the meaning of this verb?
It's building something, building a apartment, building a.
Okay, but you don't pronounce the U. You don't pronounce this word. You say build, okay?
Okay.
Build, built, like with a T, and build, okay? And here, this build, remember in English, like in Spanish, there are words which belong to the same family, no? For instance, build is a verb, and building, that's why we use, or we say building, no? Build. You know what is a building, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I confirm.
So yes, these words belong to the same family. Build, construir, like a verb, and building is a noun, adjetivo, no building, edificio. Okay. Buy, bought, and
Boat.
bought. Come, came,
Come.
come. Do, did,
Done.
done. Okay, and here in this word, in this verb, remember that do is present, hacer, no? Did, past, I did, yo hice. And here, John is hado, ido del español, but in some cases, we can't translate into Spanish like hado, ido, ¿no? Porque nosotros no decimos ha sido, ¿no? Sino que decimos hecho, ¿no? Done, hecho. That's why we use the expression well done. And we are going to congratulate someone for doing something. We say well done, no? Bien hecho. No? In this case, this done doesn't finish with ado or ido because in Spanish is wrong. We have to say hecho, no? That's why we use well done. Okay.
That's one thing, teacher, I want to ask is because sometimes there are verbs where we find past perfect verbs, but the phrase is not in the past perfect. It's like in present,
Yeah.
like it's written, for example. And
Yeah.
how do we know we have to put a past perfect verb?
Like this.
Yes.
Or like we can say
and it's
this
not in past
was.
tense.
For instance, when we say it was written by Garcia Marquez. Okay? In this case, we are not talking about present or past perfect. This is a sentence in past, only in past. But we say it was written. So, written is the ending ado, ido in español, ¿no? Esto fue escrito. ¿Sí? Esto fue escrito. O maybe we can use present. ¿No? It is written. Es escrito. ¿No? Esto está escrito. O esto es escrito. Okay? And here, yes, we are using the past participle, but the sentence can be in present or can be in past. Okay?
Okay.
Did you get it?
Yes.
Okay. Draw, drew, and the last one, the past participle.
Drawn.
Drawn. Drink, drank, and
Drunk.
drunk. Here, for instance, with this verb, we can use this verb, but with another meaning, no? For instance, we can say people are, or people were, in past, were drunk, no? Here, we say people were drunk. La gente estaba borracha, no? Here, we are using the same word, drunk, but here it's an adjective. Es un adjetivo. And we say, I had drunk. It's different, no? It's a verb. Yo había tomado. Aquí la gente estaba borracha, no? That in this case is not the same. It's the same word, but here is an adjective, and here is a verb, no? But it's the same word. But we have to notice or realize the difference because of the context, because of the sentence. In this sentence, the word is an adjective. In this sentence, the word is a verb, but it's the same. Okay, we have to pay attention to these examples. Okay, so these ones are irregular verbs. And remember that in this case, all are different, no? In present, past participle change. Now we have one. Now, so the past perfect, okay, no, sorry, this one. So the past perfect tense, remember, in this past perfect tense, we use had, no? Had, only had. The previous course, the previous level, we studied the use of something similar, but we use had, been, and the verb in past participle. Here, no. Here we are only going to use had plus the verb in past participle, no more. Okay, that's the difference. That's a little difference between those topics. Okay, so how do we make sentence with past perfect tense? So we have to use a noun or a subject, no? A noun or a subject. Juan, Carlos, Pedro, the students, we, you, he, she, the nurse, the doctor, had, and here we have a difference, no? We know that had is the past of have, no? And remember, have has two meanings, tener, haber. In this case, for past perfect tense and for all perfect tenses, have is going to be used with the meaning of haber, ¿no? Lo vamos a utilizar con el significado de haber. Then, we have to be very careful when we say, I had a car, or I had lived, no? According to the context, according to the sentence, we have to understand what is the meaning of the verb tener o haber. I had a car. Yo tenía o yo tuve un carro. Here, I had lived. Yo había vivido. ¿Okay? Acá lo estamos utilizando con el significado de tener. Acá lo estamos utilizando con el significado de haber. Ambos en pasado. Both are in past. Yo tenía, yo tuve, yo había. Yo había ¿qué? Vivido. I had lived. Okay? So that's the perfect tense, the past perfect tense, when we use the had with all the subjects or the noun, I, you, he, she, it, we, and they, we use had. With all these subjects or nouns or personal pronouns, we use had. And the verb in past participle. It's very easy to use it. And in order to change or to make negative sentence, we only have to add not. I had not lived, or the contraction, no? I hadn't. I hadn't lived. Okay, and that's all. Very simple. I had lived, I hadn't, or I had not lived. Remember that when we are speaking, it's normal that we use contractions. I hadn't. When we write, it's more normal that we separate the words, okay? That we don't use the contraction. I had not lived. Okay, so that's that's how to make sentences with past perfect tense. Now, when do we use the past perfect tense? In order to describe an action finished before another past action. This is not so easy to understand. Maybe it's more, or it's easier to understand the meaning of the sentences, ¿no? Estos de los temas que para explicarlo, por ejemplo, acá en esta frase dice to describe an action finished in or another past action. Entonces hay que hacer una línea del tiempo, es decir, que acá estamos en la actualidad, que acá había un pasado, que ya terminó y acaba ahí a otra acción. Entonces es más complicado, ¿no? Entonces por eso es mejor saber, entender cómo se traducen ese tipo de oraciones para utilizarlas nosotros, ¿no? For instance, Richard had gone out when his wife arrived in the office. Richard had gone out. Richard había salido cuando his wife arrived in the office. ¿Okay? ¿Cuál es la explicación entonces para ese uso? Dice, para describir una acción que finalizó antes de que pasara otra. Entonces, ¿cuál fue la acción que ya finalizó? Que Richard se había ido. ¿Y cuál es la otra acción? Que su esposa llegó. ¿Sí? Él ya se había ido cuando su esposa llegó. It's simple, it's more simple, or it's easier to understand the meaning of the sentence. Christine had never been to an opera before last night. And here we have a common expression, had never been. Had never been. Say, had never been. Nunca había estado. And here, the frequency adverb, never, always, usually, whatever, we place it in the middle of these two verbs, had never been. ¿No? Nunca había estado. Okay. Another example. Yes.
How is that phrase have never been if I use it in negative form?
No. In this case, we don't use the negative form because we have never, and that's the negative form. If we say, yes, it's like it's something like in mathematics. Si usted niega dos veces, o sea, si usted está haciendo dos negativos, ya se vuelve esa afirmativa, ¿no? Entonces acá usted no puede decir, I had not never been, ¿cierto? Yo nunca no había estado. Yo nunca no había estado, no, eso no lo podemos decir. En este caso, this never is like no, ¿no? En este caso, ese never es como el no, como la negación. ¿Listo? En ese caso, cuando utilizamos el never, no hay que hacer negación. Y eso pasa en todos los tiempos, ¿no? For instance, ¿no? Dice, I never get up early. I never get up early. Nunca me levanto temprano. I'm not going to say, I don't never get up early. That's a wrong mistake. That's a wrong sentence, okay? Ahí ya nos quedaría mal ese, cuando utilizamos el never es una negación, ¿no? Entonces ya no podemos utilizar. negación de ningún tipo en ningún tiempo, presente, pasado. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, so let's continue with other examples of these past tense. It says, I got stuck in traffic because there had been an accident. When we say I got stuck, is when you are in the middle of a traffic jam. There are too many cars on the street and you are stuck. You can't move. You can't move. You are stuck. And there had been an accident. Here we use another common expression. We know that we have there is, there are, there was, there were, there will be, and we have here there had be. ¿No? When we say there is or there are, significa hay, ¿no? Hay, de haber, ¿no? Hay un accidente, there is an accident. Hubo un accidente, there was an accident. Habrá un accidente, there will be an accident. And here, in this case, there had been, entonces es había habido un accidente. So that's why I got stuck in the traffic because there had been an accident. Yo estaba atrapado, atorado en el tráfico porque había habido un accidente. Okay? And the last example, I had been to London. Yo había estado en Londres. I had been to London twice, 2 times. By the time I got a job in New York. Yo había estado en Londres 2 veces por la época, por el tiempo en que yo conseguí un trabajo en New York. Okay? So, Kiara, we are going to stop here. Next lesson on Thursday, we are going to continue studying this time. We are going to do some exercises using this time. Okay, Kiara?
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
So, bye-bye and have a good lunch.
You too, teacher. Bye.
Okay, see you.